guys, welcome to another video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Alyssa and my channel Plants and Recreation is all about living a fun and healthy vegan lifestyle. So I usually talk about healthy food and exercise and what I'm eating and recipes, but today I'm doing something a little bit different. Today I'm doing a taste test. I have done a few of them on my channel before, but this one is going to be really fun. And what I am taste testing today is chips. So these are Beanfield chips, and they are chips made from beans, hence the name Beanfield. And it's a really cool company. They're family owned. It says it right on the bag, and it's a small company that's been making a big splash on the market. And they have all different kinds and flavors, but in my area where I live, I can only get the nacho and the original sea salt. And my friend sent me a box of every kind of their chips. So I have all the chips. So today I thought I would do a taste test of the different chips and let you know what I think. And hopefully in your area, you are able to get some of these different flavors that I don't necessarily have here, or at least the ones that I do get in my neck of the woods. And if not, go onto their website and let them know that you'd like to see them, or go into your local store and let them know that you would like to see them carry these chips, because they are chips. So they're not necessarily like a health food, but they sort of border the health food, vegan, junk food line, I think, because they're not really all that bad for you. They have really good ingredients. So this is the sea salt flavor, and the ingredients are black beans, navy beans, organic brown rice. So I guess maybe there's a lot of rice in them, and half is organic and half is not. Anyway, safflower or sunflower oil and sea salt, and that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients, maybe 6. So I think that's really cool. So they're somewhat healthy for you, and because I'm always talking about macros, I will tell you that the serving size is 1 ounce, which is about 11 chips, and it's about 6 servings in this bag. And the calories are 140 per serving, 4.5 grams of fat, 18 grams of carbohydrates, and 5 grams of protein, which is pretty high for a chip, I think. Probably all those beans. Anyways, so I thought that I would try these all. My husband is really excited too, because guess who's gonna help me finish all of these chips? Anyways, so I thought I would start with just the plain sea salt flavor, because I want to start with the base and then move on from there. So first, let me tell you what all the flavors are. We have the original sea salt. These are the nacho flavor. There's a black bean with sea salt, which is all the same ingredients as this one, except no navy beans, so it's all black beans. And then we have Pico de Gallo, which sounds like fun. Ranch. Who doesn't love ranch chips? I'm expecting those to taste like Cool Ranch Doritos. Then there is a white bean with sea salt, and it says a artisan blend of white beans and brown rice. So similar to the black bean and the original, this is just navy beans, brown rice, safflower or sunflower oil, and sea salt. We have salt and pepper, which I always love salt and pepper, so I'm like really excited to try those. Barbecue. And last but not least, jalapeno nacho. And it says right on it, hot. So we'll see how hot and spicy these are. So I'm gonna throw these all back in the box. They all have approximately the same macros. Some are 4 grams of protein. Most seem to be 5, and this one is 4. And they seem to all have about 4.5 grams of fat, and they all have about 140 calories per serving. So the only difference really in macros is that some have 4 grams of protein. I think only the one has 4 grams of protein, and most have 5. So let's get snacking. Now I will tell you, one thing that I don't love about these is the bag, because you can't just like rip into them. I can't open them. I'm not even kidding. But there's a little tab there. It says open, where you can like rip, which is great, except then you end up with like a little corner, and that's like really awkward to eat from. So I got some scissors. I'm gonna cut right in. It says actually right on the front, 150% more protein, 200% more fiber, and I just cut off the rest, but depending upon the flavor, a lot less fat. So these are the original sea salt, and they smell okay. They smell a little, I don't know how to describe the smell. They don't smell like your average chip. They smell a little earthier. Maybe that's it. They smell kind of earthy. Anyway, give it a try. If you don't like the sound of crunching, I really apologize for this video. You might want to turn it off now at this point. At least you got to see what all the different flavors are. Do you like my backdrop? These are all my boxes that I'm moving. So I think these are really good. Honest opinion, they're not too salty, they're not too oily, which is really exciting, but they have a little bit of a different kind of flavor, and it's kind of hard to describe. I think I can taste the brown rice. I can't really taste like black beans or navy beans, but they do taste, I guess, like the smell, they taste a little earthier. They're very hearty. They're a very like thick, hearty chip. There you can see close up. And they have a really nice crunch. So as a base, now I'm really sensitive to salt. So they're not too salty, but they definitely do have salt to them. They're not like salt-free or anything. I definitely taste salt. And you know, it's flavor of sea salt. So I would hope that you can taste the salt. That's pretty good. I really like those. So moving on from there, I think what I'm gonna do is try all of the ones that are just plain salt, but the different beans, and then I'll go into the different flavored ones. So let's try the black bean with sea salt. And again, like I said, it's just black beans, organic brown rice, safflower or sunflower oil, and sea salt. So, cutting in. Oh, they smell a little bit different. They're a little purple because black beans. Let me give it a try. These are heartier than the ones that have the navy beans. They're definitely a more substantial chip. And they're not as salty, which is really interesting because they're black bean with sea salt. But they're good. They also taste earthy. I think they might taste earthier. I hope that's a good description. I hope I'm giving you guys like a good description of what's going on here. So that's how I would have to describe them. Heartier, crunchier, earthier, and less salty. And it kind of feels a little bit less oily too. Anyways, I would give these a try if you have them in your area. Between these two, I think I like the original better. Okay, let's move on. There was one more that was just a non-flavor, and that was the white bean with sea salt. Same macros. The white bean ones and the black bean ones only have 4 grams of protein per serving. The other ones have 5 grams of protein. So, cutting in, let's see what we got. Ooh, these smell a little fruitier. So they're made with navy beans, just navy beans. Let me get a whole chip so I can show you. Oh no, I want to get a whole chip. Okay, there's a whole chip. So that is what these look like. They look a little bit more like Tostitos. Again, these seem heartier than the original blue bag, just the sea salt ones. They seem a little bit thicker and heartier. These are a little bit saltier than the black bean ones, but they're on par with the original sea salt. And the flavor is more mild. I had a feeling it might be just because of the color, but it's definitely a more mild chip and tastes more like what you might expect a chip that is like a tortilla chip to taste like. So I feel like these first two have a lot of flavor on their own. This one could definitely use like a dip. Not as much flavor, sort of like you taste the salt and you taste that there's like flour. In this case, it's probably like brown rice, but definitely heartier than your average tortilla chip and healthier for sure. So that is my feeling on this. This might go good with like a guacamole. They'd all go good with a guacamole or salsa, but this one you'd taste more of whatever the dip is and less of the actual chip. Hope that makes sense. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to try now the salt and pepper flavor. So the ingredients on this obviously is a little bit a little bit longer of an ingredient list because it has flavor. So this one is black beans, navy beans, brown rice, organic and non-organic, safflower oil or sunflower oil, and then there's a seasoning blend. So the seasoning blend is sea salt, black pepper, evaporated cane juice, dehydrated onion and garlic, and spice extractive. I don't know what that is. But it's not like some crazy chemical. I just can't pronounce the word. Anyway, so let's try these. Again, my scissors. Also, I think what's interesting, not to rag on Beanfields or anything, but each one of these, they say open in the corner, and there's an arrow pointing up, but the little tab thing is over here. So interesting. So, scissors. Let's do the smell test. Interesting. I can't stop smelling. Okay, so this is what the chip looks like. It looks more like the original chip. And my guess would be that since it is the black beans and the navy beans, although the first one was pinto, right? No, navy beans. So my guess is that this is the original chip with the salt and pepper seasoning. So let's see how this tastes. I like it. I might like it more if it was on this chip because it's a little more mild and then you could taste more of the flavoring, but the pepper really stands out. Salt, not so much. We definitely taste the black pepper and you taste the background of the chip. It definitely has that sea salt and black pepper, but with the earthy chip background. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope so. They're good. I don't know what you do. Let me know in the comments below. What do you do with flavored chips? Do you just eat them or do you use them with a dip? I don't know. I kind of feel like you just eat them, but this kind of feels like I want to dip it in something because it's so hearty. I want to like have like a salsa or something to sort of lighten it up a little bit. Does that make sense? Anyway, so that is the black bean. So that is the salt and pepper. Definitely taste the pepper. The pepper totally comes through, but it's on a heartier chip, which has a good amount of earthy flavor to it in and of itself. So I don't know how I feel about it. I'm getting really thirsty. I gotta grab some water. Okay, so for my next chip, I'm going to try, this is really fun. I asked my husband if he would do this with me. He was like, no, I don't want to be in the video. But you know he's gonna eat the chips. So this is the ranch flavor. Same macros, except 5 grams of protein. And the ingredients are the black beans and the navy beans again. So it is the original chip, the original sea salt chip with the ranch flavoring. So let's give this one a try. It smells like Cool Ranch Doritos. Let me see. This is what they look like. Again, looks like the original chip. Oh my gosh. That is so good. So, even though this one is the original chip, the seasoning is strong enough to totally mask it. And it tastes like I've dipped my chips into my ranch dressing that I make. That the recipe's on my website, but I'm not trying to promote that. I'm just saying it tastes just like that. These might be my favorite so far. Holy moly. It's all of the original chip flavors, but then it has tapioca, maltodextrin, onion, sea salt, tomato. All of these things are powders: onion powder, tomato powder, natural flavors, parentheses, vegan, spices, garlic, malic acid, yeast extract, dehydrated parsley, citric acid, lactic acid, and that's it. That's so interesting. I could swear there was dill in here. It totally tastes like there's dill. And I thought dill was like a natural part of ranch. Anyway, I put dill in my dressing, but there's no dill. It's just parsley. Anyway, regardless, very good chip. And I would not dip this in anything. I would eat this all by itself because it has a ton of flavor. Ton of flavor. You can still taste the earthiness of the original chip in the background, but the ranch definitely comes through big time. Okay. The next chip I'm going to try is the nacho. Same macros. Did I mention the fiber? They have a ton of fiber too, obviously, because they're made from brown rice and beans. But 6 grams of fiber per serving. So let's see if they did it again. Yes, look. It says open with the arrow. You see there's the little notch. So interesting. Weird. So I kind of expect these to taste like, what's that chip called? Cerritos, I would expect. But I gotta be honest, it's been a very long time since I've had Doritos, so I won't be able to tell you if they really taste like them or not. They don't really smell like anything. That's what they look like. They have a little bit of an orange tinge to them. And these have same original chip plus onion, green and red bell pepper, paprika, natural flavors, extractives of annatto, and grill flavor from sunflower oil. So interesting. Let me try it. Whoa. Those totally taste cheesy. How do they do that? It must be the bell pepper. Okay, but I will tell you that the original chip flavor, that earthy flavor that I was telling you about, totally in the background. Like, tastes cheesy at first, but then that earthy flavor, it's really strong. Very good chip. Now, because all of these flavored ones are on the original one, they're not as hearty as the other ones that were just the sea salt, like the black bean and the white bean. Yep, that's it, the black bean and the white bean. They're a little bit more delicate, but still very hearty and heartier than your average chip. And you kind of get hit with the cheesy flavor first, strong, and then it kind of like fades away and you get like the undertone of the original earthy chip. So good, perhaps not my favorite, but they are really good. 3 more chips to try. Let's do, well, since we just did nacho, let's do jalapeno nacho. It says right on the bag that it's like super hot. I hope it's not too hot. I don't really love things that are too spicy, but I feel like I can smell the jalapeno. Is that like going in my mind? I don't know. So here we go. That's what the chip looks like. Looks pretty much the same. Let's give it a try. Okay. Definitely not too spicy. And the weird thing is, like, it's a hint of spice at the end. Like, definitely feel it like at the end. It doesn't hit you right away. But I don't taste the nacho part. I wonder if my taste buds are getting too desensitized from chips. Like when I tried the nacho, it was like, bam, in your face, cheese, nacho, you know what you're eating. I guess it's there a little bit. Not as like, whoa, cheesy in your face, and there is a little hint of spice like at the end. Don't think you're in the clear because you don't taste the spice right away. It's coming. I don't know if I would have these. I don't know if I would buy these in the store. There's the spice. Anyway, it kind of shows on the cover, like the picture, like you see there's cheese and onion and peppers, and it says it's really hot. At least they give you a warning. Okay, 2 more chips to try. I'm going to try next the Pico de Gallo. So it says right on the cover that it's mild, so you don't have to worry that you're going to get hit with spice again, even though it's Pico de Gallo, and sometimes people might think, ooh, that's like spicy. And the ingredients are very similar. Tomato powder, onion, garlic, bell pepper, parsley, paprika, natural smoke flavor, dehydrated cilantro. I am one of those people that loves cilantro. So this should be good. Let's see. Oh my goodness, these, I forgot about the smell. They smell kind of tomatoey. These look like they're seriously coated with flavor. Can you see that? And they're quite red. Wow. Let me give it a try. Whoa. Okay. So, again, this is the flavor on top of the original chip. And it is massive flavor. You can tell just by looking at it, because you look at the chip and you can see that it is coated with flavor. And the thing that comes through most strong for me is smoky flavor. It's really interesting because I wouldn't personally think of Pico de Gallo as like a smoky thing. I think of Pico de Gallo as like fresh tomato and onion and cilantro and jalapeno. Like the mild salsa at Chipotle, Pico de Gallo. It's good. It tastes quite smoky. Not what I was expecting. Good chip. Definitely get the end finish of the really earthy chip that they put it on. But it is good. It has a lot of flavor. If you like a lot of flavor on your chips, this is it. This one and this one, the ranch and the Pico de Gallo, so far are the most flavorful. If you're looking for a chip that is a chip coated in flavor, these two are it. Okay, I have one more flavor, and it is barbecue. Barbecue. So let me dig in, let me see. Again, yes, same base, the original sea salt chip with tomato, onion, garlic, spices, yeast extract, some stuff, maltodextrin, tapioca, Tortilla yeast, I don't know what that is, tapioca starch, natural smoke flavor, paprika, stevia leaf extract. That's, oh, because barbecue sauce can sometimes be sweet. So they sweeten it with stevia leaf. Interesting. Let's give it a try. Smells mildly like barbecue. Let's see what we got. They look like they're coated with flavor. Can you see that? Like they're seriously coated. Let's try. Whoa. That's pretty good. Definitely have that hint of sweet that barbecue sauce has, and that comes from the stevia. Coated with flavor. You don't really get too much of the earthy chip, even though it is in the background there. Smoky, sweet, full of flavor. These are really good. These are a winner. If you want a barbecue chip, these are a winner. They're not like barbecue potato chips. They're not even like barbecue nacho chips. They're like something in and of themselves, standalone. So I would totally recommend these for a flavorful chip. Definitely taste the earthy flavor of the original chip in the background, but it's a really good barbecue flavor. Yeah, I really like these. So, to recap, most flavorful, barbecue, Pico de Gallo, and ranch. The plain ones are white bean, original sea salt, and black bean. Original sea salt being the saltiest, I thought, and the earthiest, and the least hearty, but still hearty. These two, heartier, earthy, not so much, very mild. And then the black pepper, sea salt and black pepper, or salt and black pepper, the black pepper really comes through. Very good. The jalapeno nacho, little spicy kick at the end if you're into that sort of thing. And the nacho, totally cheesy, really good. So I'm a huge fan of these chips. I'm so thankful that I got to try them all and share them with you. And if you've tried them before, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what your favorite flavor is and what you would like to eat them with, or how you would like to eat them. I have a lot of chips to eat. So if you have any suggestions of what to do with them all, let me know in the comments below. And I think that is it. It's a really great company. Totally support them. I love to support small vegan companies trying to get some healthy snacks out there. So totally, if you see them on your shelves, give them a try. And that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more taste test videos, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below. And I hope that you guys have a great day or night, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.